I think the budget's been a big success. We have 4 years in a row of 0% operational increases. We have investments in capital projects like fixing the roads and ensuring that all of our pipes around the city aren't leaching in any way or leaking in any way. There's been investments in parks, investments in all of those facilities like Station 6, which is opening next week. I mean, when you look at all of these things together, to be able to hold the line and invest in infrastructure, it is truly an enviable position that the city of Barrie is in terms of our finances at this point. Yeah, I mean, there's construction everywhere. There's investment happening everywhere, but those investments actually save money for the city in the long term by making sure that we fix the roads before they become undrivable, before you see that the pipes get broken underneath because of deterioration on the road above. I mean, these are pretty key things that we're doing to ensure that the city has a healthy road system, a healthy water and wastewater system, and a healthy financial model to be able to move forward. So again, having 4 zeros in a row and then having S&P come in and say, you know what, we're going to give you a AAA rating. These are pretty incredible results that we're seeing, both for the taxpayer and also from the governance side. We're speeding ahead. And I think it's important we get these city building projects done. We're moving ahead with things like the YMCA. We've provided land over by Sadlin Arena. We're moving ahead with the Performing Arts Center and Convention Space in downtown. We're moving ahead with Lakehead University opening its doors in September of 2026. It's less than a year away. We're finally going to have a university and engineering program right here in the city of Barrie. We're moving ahead with support for Georgian College. We're moving ahead with all of the big picture items that create a city we all want to have, that we all dream Barrie can be. It's a very well-rounded, affordable budget that delivers on every key piece that we've made a commitment on.
The successful proponent for an assertive outreach program was Waypoint Center for Mental Health and Addiction. As part of their application, they're actually leading a consortium of existing outreach providers. So there's 5 outreach providers that will be reporting through Waypoint, and that's to ensure really a consistent approach to the outreach teams in how they are engaging individuals. And we've expanded and invested quite substantially in this program to now offer 7-day-a-week outreach services all throughout Simcoe County for individuals who are experiencing homelessness and are often unsheltered, which includes individuals that are in encampments. Outreach teams, through their day-to-day operations, they've certainly identified, I'll say, more hotspots or key areas where individuals might be gathering that are experiencing homelessness and might require those supports, offering them with basic needs, whether that be food, clothing, opportunities to come indoors, whether that be emergency shelters, supportive housing programs, and even direct client transport, which is new as part of this new assertive outreach program, is ability to physically connect people through transportation to other communities, whether that be health needs or other resources like I previously mentioned. We're obviously entering winter months. I know snow came quick and the cold came even quicker this year. We took a bit of a different approach than in years past. And what we've done is we've actually moved away from temperature activated spaces. So a couple of years ago, we would only activate warming spaces if the temperature reached minus 15 degrees Celsius or colder. And last year, we dropped that down to minus 10 degrees Celsius. This year, starting November 1st, our first phase of warming centers that we opened and will continue to remain open until April 30th are not temperature activated. So we are going to operate daily and nightly throughout the entire winter season. So individuals don't have to speculate or anticipate what warming centers might open dependent on the weather. And that way they know every day and every night that there's opportunities to come indoors at set spaces. And we've actually substantially increased our number of spaces as well. Hopefully come December, we'll have 168 warming spaces that will be operating 7 days a week. Some of them are 24/7, some of them are overnight. We're hopeful that everyone who's looking for a space indoors will have one this winter.
Oh, it started in Port Hope in 1969, and then there were a group of people. Well, there's a person from Midland area, Collingwood area, and they banded together and decided they wanted to build a long-distance hiking trail from Port Hope to Van Huron to meet with the Bruce Trail over there. I try to get people coming out and working on the trail. I organize events, workshops, work parties to come out and clean up the trail. Last year we had a club divided into the sections, and we had trail captains for a lot of the small sections of trail. And we had the trail in really good shape, really all cleaned up, reblazed. And then we had the disaster, the ice storm early this year, so now we've almost got it back to where it was before the ice storm. It's a responsibility for a long-distance hiking trail like the Bruce Trail. So it's not just for the local members, it's also for the public of Ontario to use. This is our main trail, and the double blaze indicates a turn. In this case, the left blaze was higher than right, so it indicates a left turn. That's the opposite, that would indicate a right turn. We're putting in some blazes on these new stakes to mark our trail going straight ahead, as opposed to the Simcoe County mountain bike trail, which goes at right angles here. We don't want people getting confused and going the wrong way. The social aspect of this is very important to a lot of people, and the physical activity. And look at the beautiful scenery this time of year. Look at the colors.
Well, the benefits of being out here are not just physical, but it's pretty good for your mental health, too. Everybody that does it feels better after the hike than they did before.
And as one of our fellow hikers, Paul McCree, says, many the hike I've not gone on that I've regretted, but very few the hikes I've been on that I've regretted.
We are accepting a grant from Project Zero, which is in partnership with the Fire Marshal Safety Council and Enbridge Gas. They've donated 234 alarms that Oro-Medonte Fire and Emergency Services is going to distribute to those in need throughout our community to ensure that they have adequate protection in their homes. So Oro-Medonte Fire applied online. We were successful in our grant writing and received this donation a few weeks ago. So Oro-Medonte Fire and Emergency Services conducts an Alarm for Life program where we go door to door throughout our community and check and inspect people's smoke alarms, as well as we will provide alarms when we respond to an incident if their alarm is faulty or having issues. Unfortunately, it is a common occurrence, and that is the #1 cause of injury in a fire, is people not having working smoke alarms.
You know, just on behalf of the council and Township of Oro-Medonte, I want to thank the fire chief and the deputy for taking the time to engage in this initiative through an application process. And I'd also like to thank Enbridge Gas for partnering with the Fire Marshal Safety Council in order to get this product to our residents to ensure the safety of Oro-Medonte residents, and the great work you've done. So thank you.
So people should check their smoke alarms to ensure they're working once a month, and then change their batteries once a year. Generally, we say change the clocks, change the batteries. We did do a push online to encourage people with the recent time change to ensure that their smoke alarms are working. Throughout the holidays, Oro-Medonte Fire encourages fire safety. So that includes watering your tree, making sure that you stand by your pan when cooking, never leave cooking unattended. We also want to make sure when you're using your lights that those are rated appliances. You're not connecting a bunch of extension cords, so you're decorating with safety in mind.